Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It's my job now. I have the challenging job after all those presenters, all those demonstrations, all that customer testimonial feedback. It's my job to bring it home now and wrap today up. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'd love to hear all your feedback. But let's finish this up and let's talk about what we saw today. And I think one of the good slides actually I want to use to do this is what Gonzalo said was 5 predictions for 2021. Speed is a new currency, right? We talk about doing things at internet speed. It has to be really fast. It has to be available now everywhere, ubiquitously across the internet and from the cloud. And it's got to be ready for my business. It's got to be like, out of the box immediately, something that I can use. I think it's really important. And as we go into 2021, promotion ROI, right? We can't execute the promotions we did in 2018. It doesn't make any sense. We've no idea about what's going to be chopping and changing. We need to be able to track what's happening in real time. So promotion ROI is like, well, it's always been key, but like, take the events that we're living in, it's going to be really, really precious, like no time before. Horeca, right? I mean, Horeca requires a reboot. We put in the slide, it's off, it's on, or you can go here, but you can't go there. Like you need the flexibility to be able to deploy your resources, your very, very precious resources at the right place at the right time. So whether it be online or offline, wherever you are, I think that's going to be a key thing. And embracing the machine-driven imperative. For me, this is a 2021 thing, but it's also a decade thing. Doing your job, if your sales team does not have access to predicted orders, suggested orders, and all the facets artificial intelligence can bring, it's not going to be very long before they are significantly disadvantaged compared to their peers. This is going to be like just something you just have to do. If you don't have it now and your team is either copying old orders or you're going to be missing stuff. Somebody else is always going to be outperforming you if they've just got a better AI engine supporting them. It's going to be the digital laggards or digital have-nots, the digital haves, right? This is going to be a key thing, point 4. And then I think we heard from Anurag earlier. He talked about Superfoam. They went live in 5 weeks, right? You can do this quickly. No one's got the patience to do a multi-year project anymore. That is not the world we live in, right? So these 5 things are really, really true. And a key aspect, we heard it from Konstantinos from Photos. We hear actually from so many people, you need this end-to-end approach, right? You need to have the ability to understand what's happening from all aspects of the business. And it needs to be like a continuous and real-time loop. That was all really clear. And then we talked about the technology that Aforza has to support this. We're on top of Google and Salesforce, but we're supporting all these different facets of your organization. Now, yes, we can be stovepiped in, just like some of your existing solutions are today, but this end-to-end part adds a real value. This is the key thing, right, in the technology set. So if you're doing all of that, you will get benefits. And we talked about how McKinsey said there's a 5x difference between, top performing promotions and ones that are least efficient. And we saw and heard from Anurag at Superfoam about the value they were getting so very quickly from the systems that they were using. So doing this will bring you real business value. I think we've made the case for that through the course of the day with the testimonies of Superfoam, Photos. Who else did we have? Was Dennis from WowTech. So with all this testimony, I think that you can see the value that's been added. What to do about it? This is the key question. So what we thought we could do was how to try and bottle all this up and present it back to you in a way that you can find a very tangible and straightforward way to a next step. And we thought we could build like a little offering around this. And so what we wanted to offer you today is a free starter pack for Building Back Stronger. And you can see there's a URL with the web page there on the screen. Actually, I'm pointing at my screen, but probably you're looking at it like there at info.aforza.com, Build Back Stronger. But we will email everybody afterwards with the link. And the starter pack we thought about was we could, do with you guys a digital assessment readiness workshop where we could do a little bit of back and forth about what it takes to do all this. We would actually invest some consulting time in that to help you. And then, of course, we can underpin it with the technology, because with that and with the implement, taking your feedback and doing a little bit of tuning, we can give you like a test drive, if you like, of a build back strategy for your company. So, this is new. We'd love to know if you find this interesting and helpful. You've got the URL. We'd love to have you sign up, and we'll be emailing this out afterwards. So hopefully that's a little bit thought-provoking and could give you some ideas for what to do with all the stuff you heard about today. So with that, it's been quite a lot of content. I appreciate that. We'll make it available afterwards. But I just want to say big thank you. You've invested significant time with us today. I know how valuable your time is, and I appreciate that you're ready to invest it and share it with us. Love to hear feedback. And before we do a wrap up, I'll do a final Q&A now. But just in case you're dropping off, big thank you for me, and we'll let's see what the questions we have.